This thing called life, sometimes we look for the answer to a question we already know the answer to. But every now and then, something happens that you really can't believe. So even though you know it's true, you still want to find out for yourself. In the meantime, you find yourself questioning yourself. Nah, such and such wouldn't do that. But 2 plus 2 do equal 4. Fam, right. Thursday morning, I woke up to about 30 missed messages. And half of them was people trying to communicate with me that the man we recently just interviewed 2 weeks ago had lost his life. And that crushed me. I couldn't.
Dang. Hey, bro.
Believe it. I just talked to him 48 hours before him losing his life. After the interview, we stayed in contact. He kept reaching out, letting me know he was happy for the opportunity. Things was on the up. Sometimes you can tell by someone's conversation. Their intentions pure. But nonetheless, this a man who truly believed that all a man had was his respect and his name. So he went above and beyond to make sure his name hold weight. And that made it got him. Now, as mentioned, I couldn't believe it. So I called his phone twice. It went straight to voicemail. And reality started to sink in. And you know, having this platform is a blessing, fam. I truly love what I do. I feel like it's a calling. It's a blessing, especially coming where I come from. But just like anything else in life, you got pros and you have cons. And I'm gonna be real, fam. Because of that, at times like this, stories like these can touch me a little bit. And sometimes I gotta remind myself what I have to sometimes remind my audience. Don't look at me because I might share the same color skin as you. Look at me as a platform and not an individual. So now that's out the way, fam, just 2 weeks from me doing this video, we had dropped a full interview with a local rapper based out of South Carolina. He was on the rise. Now I get you caught up, but keep in mind I leave the link in the bio for the full interview. And during that interview, that man took the time to clear his name, which we'll later go over, and expose his alleged cousin for allegedly killing his cousin. A man who reached out after that interview. And I did an interview with him as well, but it went as suitable, so I deleted it. And if you haven't had the chance to check it out, I'll leave the link in the bio. I'll re-upload it to the second channel. But I'm also use some clips to complete this video. But nonetheless, we go over the young man who lost his life today. We show him some respect. We pay our respects. And just in case his kids look at this in the future, we give them something positive to look at while going over his story. Do a rundown on his interview, his cousin interview, and where we stand today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment,
and all he was talking about was bunch of not a bunch of nothing, but it's like it was crazy, bro. Majority of it was over a girl, and then it was over a snitching allegation, and it's like. Majority of it was over a girl saying like, and then somebody got stabbed. It was a lot, man.
Subscribe. We'll go jump right to it. Fam, meet Cravion Benjamin, also known as Cray. He was a local rapper, a dad of 2, and people close to him say he had a heart of gold. He's from an area called Hartsville, South Carolina, a place where the population only about 3,000, and according to Cray, everyone know each other. Now, Cray had his fair share of run-ins with the law, which was part of the reason he reached out to do an interview on the family TV. Now, that incident I'm referring to is a situation that happened back in February of 2018 when Cray was the 5th person arrested in connection with the murder of a Florence man. The victim was identified as Broderick Cortez Goodman. Cray was arrested February 14, 2018 by the Florence Police Department and charged with conspiracy and accessory to murder. Police say the charges against Cray stem from his alleged involvement in the February 9, 2018 shooting death of Broderick Cortez Goodman in the 400 block of Noble Street. And this is the situation. 7 years later in 2025, his alleged cousin Breezo had went to Facebook and said Cray was a snitching. But according to Cray, he gave up fake names. He was young. He looked up to an older individual who he say turned out was no good. Check out the clip.
What's up, fam? Appreciate you having me come through.
For sure.
The reason why I'm here today is finally put it out there.
Okay, so hold on. We're going to get to that. Now, I want to speak about the details in that case. The other 4 individuals, was a guy named Trayvon, Jaquez, Gerald, and a 14-year-old boy, right?
Yes, sir. My co-defendants.
It's your co-defendants. A man was found shot to death on the 400 block of Noble Street. The man was identified as Goodman. Is that what's his name?
Listen to this.
I think the victim was
Right. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah. Shit, like, I was picked up last February the 14th, fifth person. That right, they should kind of tell you something, you know what I'm saying? What the hell, 5 people getting charged up on one murder for, you know what I mean? So from the jump, I kind of knew something was up, but the main reason I'm here, man, is to let it be known, like, I did what I did with no hesitation at all.
And what's that? Okay, because I want the audience to be clear. Now, you have also another cousin who's a rapper named Trap Dicky. He also put allegations that you told. Referencing to?
I believe, that's what he trying. That's what he making it seem. That's what he made it seem like, I guess, for the internet. That's what everybody calling my phone asking me about.
Okay, and first of all, these people who was arrested with you, were y'all childhood friends growing up? Same neighborhood, same crew?
One of them was my big homie at the time.
Okay.
I was at the game banging up under him. You know, one of them, Travion Play.
You said you was, so if you was, do you mind speaking on what was the game?
Yeah, I was West Coast in my Peru.
Okay, and go ahead, finish. My bad.
Nah, you good. Shit. Anyway, you can't bang up on a nigga that told on you. Shit, really can't bang. Period. That's some shit that I finally put out there. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of my big homies. He was, you know, nigga was wild. Nigga was out there on go.
Right.
Big ass thing.
You saying he told on you?
Yeah, that was the next. That's inside the next page. He was one of the first people to mention my name.
Now you heard what Craig had to say.
Say one
when
of the
Breezo
first.
asked to come on my platform and I allowed him, before deleting the interview when it went as suitable after somebody reported it. This what he had to say in regards to claiming Craig was a snitch and also his relations. As we wrap this video up, you don't gotta say nothing. Maybe you do. I know the audience would like to know if you want to or not, but after seeing that video that we did, is there anything you would like to say?
He out of jail?
For the guy?
Oh yeah,
according
he did
to him,
say he was out of jail.
know you. Go as far as saying he's related. Speaking on, your case, your cousin.
Hey, bro, I know he didn't put no money on his cousin's head. Because he got the money.
Oh yeah, that shit, that type of shit. Me and my cousin Trap Dicky on the cover type, had him in the middle like
He the one
snitch.
killed his cousin, y'all.
Yeah.
Not
That video.
just now, but like he stabbed the cousin.
I'm gonna go into that shit, bro, because it's already on the internet. It's already some internet shit. Like, it ain't really no street problems. You feel what I'm saying? A real problem. When it come down to that shit, this how I'm gonna give it to you. Trap Dick and my real cousin. That's my real little cousin. Like, that's my blood cousin. Like, our grandma and granddad are still on the same street, like, to this day type. Got houses on the same street type shit to my cousin, like, generation, like, you feel what I'm saying? But they in a different generation, like, I'm a couple years older than them, and kind of our generation kind of split off. So the guys that, like, who they know, I don't really be knowing, you know what I'm saying? In the situation which you spoke on, like the nigga said, you said the nigga was a rat. Or you ain't say you said the nigga, well, your page say the nigga was a rat. It had, like, me on one side, Trap Dicky on the other side, and it said, accused of being a rat at the arrow of the dude in the middle. That's what I seen. Like I said, Trap Dicky, my real cousin. Like, I don't really know a lot of the people that he know in his generation that he went to school with, that he probably, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if the dude was his cousin. He ain't my cousin, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's real talk. I ain't gonna lie about no shit like that. Like, he ain't my cousin. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm trying to keep this shit brief on that. I'm trying to choose my word, bro. It's like, I did songs with niggas and I do features with niggas. You know what I'm saying? I charge niggas. I don't reach out to no songs. I don't try to link up with no nigga, do no music. It's not music. I did a song with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? When I met the nigga, though, because I don't know him. Like I told you, I don't know niggas, bro. Like, well, Trap know him, I don't know him. I probably know him through him or through another nigga, but I don't know these niggas. But when it come down to it, though, you know what I'm saying? Nigga paid me to do a song, man. I found out niggas told on some niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna accuse nobody of that because I don't just walk around accusing niggas. I just come from the prison. Like, niggas say, bro, they say the niggas say, like, Breezo institutionalized because he on that. No, I'm not institutionalized because I'm on that. Went to jail. And he probably from the same city as me, but we don't got the same rules.
Now, as mentioned, the guy you just heard from is a guy named Breezo, an up-and-coming rapper based out of South Carolina, with features with artists like Boosie, well acquainted with artists from Bread Gang like Moneybagg Yo and YTB Fat. But he's also a guy who went to jail at the age of just 16 years old. Cray mentions this, and he alleged that the guy he allegedly killed and stabbed was his cousin, was
Right.
state cousin. Alleging they all knew each other, and allegedly, according to Cray, was over a female. Check out the
Over
clip.
a female.
I can't really speak on that, you know what I'm saying? I can't really speak on that, you feel me?
Yeah.
I lost some of my close partners back here, but I can't really speak on what I saw, you know what I'm saying?
How does that feel, you losing your close partners behind here?
That shit fuck with me. You gotta go behind, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go behind the door, you know what I'm saying? And really think about the fact that, damn, I was just out here playing cards with my partner, kicking it with my partner. Now my partner ain't here no more, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing but time to think, so you gon' think about it, you know what I'm saying?
Is he the cousin that you say that grew up in jail because, of course, he got a case dating back to when he was just 16 years old? In 2009, Hartsville murder suspect, Breon Tony. That's his real name?
That's him.
That's him. Can you speak on that a little bit? Do you know anything about that situation with him being incarcerated by 16? At 16, do you know the suspect?
Once again, I ain't no rat, and we all family. Like, Cuz always acted like he shot this and did that, or, you know, he smacked a shooter, this and that. I ain't no hating ass nigga, and this ain't me, like, speaking down or none of that. But, like, he stabbed one of our other cousins when we was young, you know, and Cuz ain't get to live. You know, they charged him with murder.
Well, hold on. So the victim was your blood cousin as well. His name was James Albert Tucker.
That's my older cousin, Junie. I used to always be with him in Tank growing up, playing ball. Nigga taught us how to play ball at the Boys and Girls Club. Close fam.
Dang.
Do you know what that altercation was about?
Man. Shit. Streets, where I'm from, everybody, I'm probably going to be the first one to say this on you know, it's on the platform. Everybody, you know, when I was young, everybody said, goddamn, our cousin Junie try to be funny. And
You know what's funny, though? I be thinking to myself when I talk, bro, I could have just got to the point. These guys do the same thing. I think they be not trying to tell too much information, I guess, but...
Get the nigga Bezo, baby mama some Pampers, you know, shit like that. Like, from the jump, it was... This nigga always did some shit about a girl, bro. It was a baby mama drama back in the day that got this nigga locked up, yo. Straight up. Straightforward.
That's all you could have
I
said.
asked Breezo about this situation during his interview. He didn't really want to talk about it, to say the least. But check out what he had to say.
I don't know. It was a lot of. I was raised in the get money era, man. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in the get money era. Where we was just taught to get money. I always saw like we caught on to that shit. If a motherfucker, they try to keep us away from it, buy us basketball goals and keep shit going on. Like had us in little YMCA's and programs, a little school. I mean, the little church bus would come around and get us and shit like for the weekends and take us to church and for the programs and try to keep us on the right path. But we really was raised around like we see what's going on as we get older. We know like these cars pulling up and cutting the block and coming right back, and you going to the car like we seeing what's going on. So as you get older, you realize it's money. Like it was really raised around some real money getters, some real rack holders. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Fam, you grew up in a single family household, or you had both of your parents there?
Yeah. See. I ain't meet my dad. I was 9 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? My biological dad, I ain't meet him till I was 9 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama always had like different boyfriends, and you know what I'm saying? Niggas who had fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck with me, like a bad nigga. Like they used to always keep me on the right path. They just try to keep a nigga out the streets type. I ain't really had no dad, but there's some niggas who done been in my life who I really respect them niggas to this day. Like niggas taught me lifelong lessons, gave me real wisdom type.
Looking back on it, you feel like that helped you or affected you? Not seeing your dad till you was 9.
Shit, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Growing up, like I didn't really think a lot like about not having my dad. I'm like, that nigga don't know me, and he don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with him type. So it was never, and then it was my mama had niggas who she was born who used to bring me Christmas and bring me like gifts and shit. Like so I ain't really gave a fuck about my dad really. So I realized like these niggas love me, they got love for me because they fucking with my mama. But as a kid, I don't know this shit. Grow up, I realized like damn, like my dad, if I would have been scared of a nigga that really beat my ass and really like, nigga, sit down and do your motherfucking homework type, nigga, you better not go to school and get in trouble type. Like, I would have been a better off fucker if I would have had that, like, everyday type on my ass, like, with discipline, like, structure type. But I ain't really have no structure, bro. Like, they niggas just try to show love to me because they was with my mama since I was born type shit. Just be off the shrimp type shit. Ain't really my daddy, though.
Right. Far as sports, you feel like did you play any sports growing up?
I never played in sports, bro. Like my cousin, like my family members, they always play like rec football, like football in school. I'm gonna be honest with, like, I ain't really like I know the girls like that, so I thought it was corny, bro. Like I thought that shit was corny, bro. Like, which it is not, because that's a future. Like, that shit just like rapping and whatever else nigga got going. That's a future, but I was so young and misguided. I thought that's corny, bro, at the time. So I never played sports. My mama never enforced that shit.
And you had to grow up fast, looking, doing my homework. When you think of 2009, what come to your mind, fam? The year 2009.
Shit, 2009.
You 16 at this point. Was you 15 or 16 at 2009?
I was just 2000. I turned 17 in December of 2008. I turned 17. So when 2009, I just turned 17. So shit, I was in jail for murder around that time, bro.
Right.
Couldn't think about that shit. I got locked up for murder that year.
Right, and that's what I get to you and talk to you about. But I just wanted to see at that point, at that year, looking back, what come to your mind, the year 2009?
A nigga really was dealing with the first shot. I had been a juvenile, and, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot of time. Like, I've been in jail half my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30, you know what I'm saying? I've been locked up 15 years out of my life, you know what I'm saying? So, I was 16, 17 with the house arrest and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been on house arrest a lot of times. So, I did a lot of time in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I 16, 17 years old, that was just a wake-up call. Like, bro, this shit real out here. Like, what you doing? This shit real, you know what I'm saying? And I was wishing, like, damn, like, I wish I could tell my bros, like, who out here living this, like, what this shit'll get you.
So now you got all that out the way. So we clear. The reason Cray had went viral on Facebook and wanted to go up to the family TV to clear his name from the allegations was because, allegedly, according to Cray, which he showed screenshots, Breezo had sent him a screenshot, allegedly, of where his daughter stayed. And he didn't take too kind of that.
Killerville, South Carolina.
What's up? Nice to meet you.
What's up, fam? Appreciate you having me come through.
For sure.
On the book, niggas, like, when it's going around, we was beefing.
Protect your wealth by spending physical gold, not paper money that grows weaker by the second, on a card.
I said, fuck with me, you gotta go behind.
Still working to determine the motive behind the isolated incident. If you had...
But yeah, man. Yeah. The guy that was locked up, which is out now, doing his thing. I think he might have had his host. Yo, that's 2 cousins you got killed if he did this. That's 2 cousins you got killed if he did that. Some of us be wild, Joe. And he just did 15 years, like he said. And then you have another cousin killed over talking. Running your mouth, he say. He'll probably call it. And it's like, bro, it don't seem that worth it. I mean, you getting money. You doing your thing, man. Just be in your lane. That don't even really matter, honestly. You doing your thing. I would just keep it moving, man. I hope he didn't have nothing to do with that, man. I hope he didn't. Because it sounds pointless. And to let y'all know, all is really, majority of it is over girls. It's over a girl, and some of it is around that killing, but I don't think he had nothing to do with the killing part. But I don't know why I forgot why he threatened to kill his daughter. His own cousin threatened to kill his daughter. I don't know what was going on.